Hello and welcome to our Energy Connect studio at Future Energy Asia 2023. I'm thrilled to have sitting next to me Anatol Feygin, Executive Vice President, CCO, Cheniere Energy. Anatol, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Now, can we start off by what's your viewpoint about the role that LNG can play in the energy transition?
Well, we're very optimistic about what LNG and Cheniere's product in particular can bring to the solution and bring to this table. Internally, we talk about the grand scheme for gas and for LNG as our natural gas manifesto. We think that there is a very large role to play in decarbonizing by displacing dirtier fuels, obviously coal and oil primarily in generation. We think there's a second phase in backstopping the intermittency of renewables, and the third phase of partnering with our downstream customers and providing cleaner fuels and basically as a delivery mechanism for hydrogen. And if we do our part in this equation, we think that the role for LNG is decades and decades long.
Really interesting to hear, Anatol. And what is Cheniere doing around decarbonisation or working to lower carbon emissions?
Oh, absolutely. We think this is a critical component of this longevity that we will bring to the table. We do have the view that for the coming decades, decarbonizing hydrocarbons is one of the big levers to a cleaner and lower emissions world. And we've embarked on this at Cheniere in 2018 in earnest. We've done a number of things over the ensuing couple of years. About a year ago, we introduced our cargo emissions tag. So every cargo that we produce now comes with the transparency of the emissions associated with its load. And we think that over the coming decades, the partnerships that we've put in place with our producer partners, our infrastructure providers, primarily the pipelines in North America, and our downstream partners in the shipping community will provide the kind of transparency and roadmap to continue to reduce the emissions footprint of our product. And we think that that is a great opportunity and something that will be very transparent through these cargo emission tags, and even more transparent as we provide the information that we collect in those partnerships openly to the world.
It's great to hear, Anatol. And obviously, in the energy world, energy security has come back to the fore, but there's also affordability. What are you doing around that, and what do you see around that important topic?
We're blessed to have over 30 long-term customers, foundation and term customers. One of the things that the Cheniere business model brought to the table was the operational flexibility that those customers enjoy. So you've seen that over the last year and a half in response to the tragedy that's playing out in Europe following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The ability for our cargoes, the cargoes that are produced by Cheniere, to be redirected to the markets of greatest need, which of course has been Europe over the last 18-24 months. So our ability, the ability of our customers and our product to respond to those market conditions is absolutely key in ensuring the energy security of the world. And we will continue to contribute to that. The thing that we control and we're very proud of is our reliability, and the fact that both the Corpus Christi and the Sabine Pass facilities were in the top 5 in terms of operational excellence and reliability last year, something we're very proud of. And of course, we never miss an opportunity to mention that we have a perfect track record in delivering on our foundation customer cargo. So through all of the fog events and freezes and various disruptions, we, of course, in partnership with those long-term customers, have been able to deliver those cargoes reliably, safely, and, to your question, affordably over the last almost decade, and we expect to continue to do so for the coming decades.
Well, that's great, Anatol. And just before we go, we're here in Bangkok for Future Energy Asia. How is it important to have an event that covers the whole energy value chain here in Asia?
Well, we're big fans of and big supporters of this event and of hosting it in Thailand. We're very optimistic about Thailand's pathway to its energy transition future. We're very honored to play a role with that. We executed a long-term transaction with PTT about a year ago, and we think that Asia writ large is going to be the driver of demand growth for the LNG industry, and we think that Thailand in particular is a great model for how to do that affordably, securely, and continuing to support its economic growth ambitions. And we think that the FEA and the event that DMG puts together here is a great opportunity to get together with those partners and think about that roadmap going forward and how we will prosecute that. So honored to be a part of it and look forward to many more.
Well, that's really good to hear, Anatol, and I appreciate you coming down to our studio today.
Thank you for having us. Always a pleasure.
Thanks everyone for watching, and I'll bring you more studio interviews from the show floor in the coming days.